My preferred word to describe it is simulation. It's actually a real physical world with physical stimulation. It's but a dream, we are Jehovah's manifestation, knowing the exact coordinates of Earth's secret location. He has control of our participation on the dark side of the moon, a miles-high towering installation that guides us towards the light. Fear turns to inspiration, turns to euphoria, astral projection.
Ukraine had acquired 30 of Russia's 1976 Super MiGs, not seen as a threat to their superior 2023 MiGs' more advanced radar systems, giving the new MiG-1 missile launch probably a 30-second advantage in a head-to-head air combat scenario. So a head-to-head was not even considered, not unlike the American Revolution. A head-to-head against the British redcoats, matching their technique on the open battlefield, would have been suicide. Instead, we used tactics of the Native Americans' guerrilla fighting style, hidden runs and staying hidden, using sharpshooter or sniper tactics. This fighting style was used once again by a solo Ukrainian fighter pilot, using similar guerrilla tactics to stay hidden. The brave young pilot had to fly below the deck or under 200 feet, preventing enemy radar from seeing his plane. This would have made his radar unusable as well, flying blind. Visual contact had to be established before he could strike and fly above the deck. This exposing him to enemy radar, but attacking from behind, Russian pilots flew in groups of 2 to 6, allowing the Ukrainian pilot call sign to launch 2 missiles at a time, downing 6 enemy fighters the first day. 5 shoot-downs makes a pilot an ace. Never before had this been done in a single day. Between his unusual flying tactics and his popularity, he was given the name the Ghost of Kiev, appearing and disappearing before the enemy could retaliate. Our 4th, 5th and 6th generation fighters are so advanced, any head-to-head war between 2 major countries could possibly result in the loss. 90% of all jet fighters in the first week, they cannot be built as fast as they can be destroyed. We would run out of planes. It's this fact that allowed for a solo pilot to have 6 kills. First day in a total of 79 after only a year are recorded that will stand for generations potentially. On his final flight, it was voluntary, his day off his wing commanders. Second was sick that day, and so Grey Wolf took his place flying an F-16 rather than his 76 MiG. It's almost as old a design, but also is a very capable fighter. Even against superior fighters, he took a hit disabling the F-16 and could have easily survived by ejecting from the cockpit. Except his plane was barreling down on a homeless camp of almost 1,000 people due to the local deviation of the area. From middle and bomb attacks on the civilian population, the Ghost was compelled to steer his plane away from the tent city, and ejected so late his chute didn't open before he hits the ground, saving an additional 1,000 lives before passing away. I have always used similar tactics in games. 97 ways to leave your lover, I feel, is a way to describe just how dangerous every plane he downed was. As he had since gotten married and had a new baby, his child shall grow to know their father through historical teachings and stories to be passed down for generations, the world over.